Hello, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to do a wee bit more mediumship for you to see if there's anything that needs to be passed on and any spirits that maybe want to come through to you. So hopefully, I know these videos are getting more and more popular, so I will try and do them even if it's little short bursts. So we'll see White Storm and the spirit beings. Let's see what we get, eh? Move my mic a wee bit closer. This is a message for a Mitchell. And I believe it's from a granddad in spirit. Oh, and I don't think Mitchell's a second name. I think it's a first name. This is a grandfather that's very, very proud of Mitchell, and also is just happy with the way that Mitchell is. There's a lot of granddad in Mitchell, and he watches over them a lot, and he's given, I think it's an April birthday and also maybe a September, late August, September birthday relevant as well. It's just not a very forthcoming spirit about anything else. He's just like so proud of Mitchell, and that's lovely. Okay. I've got the song, is a phrase like California Dreaming going on in my head, and I don't know what that's about, but it seems to be that there's a male in spirit again who it was their song with a female that's still here. I don't even know who sung that or whatever, but it's definitely California Dreaming. And this man said, it's like calling the female his mate, like his best mate or his mate for life. And she's not to miss him, because he's around her very, very, very often. I think there's a connection to the name Liz or Elizabeth around that, maybe as an older person named Betty in spirit. And there's a connection to, I don't know if this man had, I'm seeing an exhaust pipe, but it's got two bits, like, you know how an exhaust is normally one bit, it's got two bits, and that seems important. So I don't know if it was a motorbike or a kind of a truck that he had, but it had this big double exhaust on it. That's a bit weird. I think the lady that's left behind will know what that's about. And I think he always wanted to get her a bigger or a nicer ring, or even give her a ring. And I think he regretted that he never gave her this ring, this special ring. But it never ever really mattered. Here, the love was there. And again, I feel I've got a connection with an Anne or Anna name coming through. I would love to know that story. That sounds lovely. Something to do with Lincoln as well. I don't know if that's a state or a memorial or something like that. Something to do with Lincoln. Okay. Oh my. See, if I could sit with these spirits, I would write so many romances. Oh my goodness. Thank you. The little cat comes through. called Whiskey. A cat called Whiskey. And seems quite small. I don't know if it's just a kitten or a smallish cat. That's the way they're showing themselves. It's kind of it's like grey and orange. It's a mixed colour cat, you know, like, I don't know what they call that. Is it tortoiseshell or something like that? And again, this is another one that's making their presence around the house. So whoever the owner is, if you think, is Whiskey about? Yes, Whiskey is. Okay. Another name or something that I don't recognise how to say. It sounds like Palmero. Don't know if that's a surname, but there seems to be an older lady over that again is saying that family's doing fine, and the name is Palmero or Palmero. I actually feel as though this lady might not have English as a first language. She's shown me a rose. And a little scar beside her eye. I don't think it's a laughter line, it's too deep. So maybe a darkening of the skin or a kind of scar underneath the eye. She knows someone will be able to take that with the Palmeros or Palmero name. Yeah, that is important, isn't it? Yeah, okay. She's happy showing me that on the side of her face because I think it will be relevant. And remember, if you don't want to reply and acknowledge in the comments below, you can email me privately. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. Try and acknowledge them though, especially the ones that are that wee bit odder. They're more precise with an odd name. It's nice for me to get feedback on that. I'm seeing a wee boy. I thought it was a gypsy cream biscuit he had, but it looks like an Oreo, you know, the wee dark round ones with cream in the middle. And he did like his Oreos. The connection to a K name. And I think this wee one passed of maybe a blood disease, like a leukemia or something that took him away over a wee bit of time. He's indicating that he had everything he needed before he passed, and he wasn't scared at all. He really wasn't scared. Oh God, I hate when kids come through as well. He had a skip cap on that he kept on so much of the time. In fact, he may well have passed with this wee cap on. You're okay. He's fine. He's lovely, absolutely lovely. I would say it could be anything from about 4 to about 7, maybe. I think someone used to call him Tigger or Tiger. Tigger or Tiger. Maybe a nickname for him. But he needs the family to know that he's fine. He's fine. Thank you, darling. You know, the kids, when they come through, they're always kind of happy and just want to reassure their folk. But I find it quite emotional. There's also message for an Elaine who's here from, I think it's a Patricia in spirit, and the Patricia's met up with Thomas and Dean. I thought she said June, but I think it's Dean or June. I'm sorry, the accent in this is going back and forth. Dean or June. That one's kind of gone. So I wonder if maybe that's a newish passing, because it's certainly not as strong as maybe I would have thought, or maybe just my channel is not as strong today, but I'm passing that on with what I've got of it anyway. We have a John who showing me his hands in glove puppets, maybe a puppet master, or he loved being with his children and grandchildren with puppets. I think that was his thing, that he entertained them and had fun with puppets. Yeah, he's saying I'm right on that, but he also did other things. I know, I bet he did other things. This man was quite a good artist as well. He liked drawing for the children, and he also was just good at making things. He has mixed ancestry. I think there might be a bit of Irish and Scottish in there, or Irish and American. It's, he's also connected to the name Sandy, and Sandy and Tina. Tina can be maybe Christina, or Tina something else. White Storm's telling me just again to stay with what I'm being given. Sorry. I'm being bad again. Anyone else? Because I felt the need to do this session. I think it might have been for the wee boy. One more, I think. There's an Edward in spirit who is happy to be with his wife or partner, who I think would have been, who's Catherine, and they've met all the people going back. There's Tom, David, Kenneth, or Keith Kenneth. It's a K name I'm hearing. Yeah, those two are there, but they're saying that they met up with the people behind them or people in their family, and that's good, but they're just happy the two of them are together, which is lovely. Again, there's a brotherly link coming through. It's like, I'm not getting a name, but it's brother. I think his sister's here and misses him so much. This chap's got lovely, lovely kind of hazelish eyes. I think he passed quite tragically in his 20s, maybe a wee bit older. And he is St. Gardner, so I don't know if that's an associated name or that's what he did. He certainly loved like peaches or fruit. Peaches, sorry, White Storm, he didn't say fruit. I said fruit. He said peaches. And He's quite emotional. It's as though he struggled to get through for a wee while. Maybe his passing has stopped him. That can sometimes cause them to be a wee while in coming back if they've had a very harsh passing. Someone in the family should write their thoughts, or they do write their thoughts or journal, and he sees them writing and he reads it. It's almost as though he's over their shoulder watching them while they write their journal or their thoughts or their prayers, and he likes that. So whoever this female is that's writing or journaling, you've got a wee viewer, and he enjoys that. Okay. Just before he went there, I heard the word or name Hal. So that was kind of an odd session. I felt at times the links were very strong and then going back and forth. But again, I just wanted to jump on, and I felt a need to put the messages through. And normally that's because one spirit definitely wants to get a message out there, and the others then use the channel, which is fine. There's some opportunistic spirits out there, but normally it is that I'm feeling a build-up of someone wanting to try and get the message across, and then they'll be there, but all around them other people will go, oh right, I'm in too. It can be quite funny. But as I say, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you'll acknowledge the spirits either in the comments below or via email to me. And if you like the weekly tarot, if you like the mediumship, I'm a bit spacey and doolally today. If you like the mediumship videos, make sure you give them a thumbs up and a comment, because that way I know that you like them. And if they're not as popular, then I don't know, I'll probably still do them, because sometimes when a spirit wants to get through, they can haunt you for days unless you go on and pass on the message or whatever. So I'd rather not be haunted. Anyway, thank you very much, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Many blessings now. Bye.